Watch the City Bike Karen video. The black guy dropped his receipts.
The only reason why Sarah Jane Comrie was able to produce this receipt for this bicycle is because she jumped over this young man standing right here who had his hands on the handlebars, jumped over him, impales herself on his bike, and scans the QR code to begin the ride.
Real quick, can I just ask a question? Are there places where you scan QR codes for the city bikes? Because I think in Miami, I don't think you scan a QR code. I think you just type in the number on the machine. But I don't. It might be. It might be different in some places. Do city bikes have? Okay, some people are saying yeah. They might be QR codes here, and I just use the machine. But okay. But she's saying she jumped over them to scan the QR code.
Impales herself on his bike and scans the QR code to begin the ride. How did all of this happen, and how do I know what happened? Because that young man is my little brother. Bike number 5603915 was in my brother's possession from St. Nicholas Ave and Manhattan Ave all the way to First Ave and East 30th Street from the hours of 6:33 p.m. to 7:19 p.m. At 7:19 p.m., they dock the bikes. Sarah Jane Comrie walks up to them, asks, "Hey guys, can I use one of you guys' bikes?" She says this as
Hold on, my brain. I don't think I'm gonna believe a single thing she says for the entire video. I don't think I can watch this issue. If you dock the bike, then you've lost the bike. Why the fuck would you dock the bike and then expect to hold on to the bike? Maybe something else is coming that changes this. I'm sorry, hold on. I have to listen to this. Let me just... Dude, fuck, I'm so grumpy today. Hold on. I just need to listen to the rest of this. We're just gonna listen all the way through. Maybe something makes this make sense.
Use one of you guys' bikes. She says this as there are other bikes sitting idle at the bike rack. They politely decline. She asks them again, mentions that she's pregnant, and they still decline. Then, with my brother standing next to the bike with his hands on the handlebars, she jumps onto the bike, sits on the bike, and scans the QR code, thus beginning her ride. Mind you, the bike was in my brother's possession at this time.
No, it doesn't sound like the bike was in his possession. Unless you've got other receipts, it sounds like he docked the bike.
So this screenshot is from 6 minutes after the previous ride ended. As you can see, 7:25 p.m. Previous ride ended 7:19 p.m. These gentlemen, these boys, did not steal this bike from Sarah Jane Comrie. She stole the bike from them, then proceeded to weaponize her whiteness.
Why is this 350-pound fat fuck who unfortunately hasn't fucking deceased yet from diabetes coming up here and pointing at the black woman like he's co-sign? I don't know who you are. I don't care who you are. Just repost her shit or link to it. Nobody needs your disgusting fucking ugly face to come up here and be like, yes, queen.
Video started being recorded at 7:24 p.m., close to 7:25. My brother's ride that was in the previous screenshot starts at 7:25. The initial ride where my brother rode the bike all the way over to this bike dock ended at 7:19 p.m. There were a number of bikes at the bike rack already there when she arrived. She still proceeded to try to take the bike from my brother. Help, help, help. Trying to make it seem like these boys stole this bike from her. The bike is on my brother's account.
No, he docked it. Do you know what she's making it sound like? And maybe there'll be more context that proves me wrong. But do you know what she's making it sound like? She's making it sound like these guys wanted to hold on to the bike, but not pay for it. That's what she's making it sound like. She's making it sound like they wanted to park the bike somewhere, go do something, hang out, or do something like that. But they didn't want to pay the money to reserve the bike, but they wanted it to be held there because sometimes the racks run out of bikes. And they were going to go somewhere or walk away. And when the lady came to rent it, they're like, no, we want to hold this bike. We're going to rent it again. That's what it sounds like happened. Now, maybe there's something else here that changes this. But once you've docked the bike, it's no longer your bike.
It is not defamation of character if the way that you behave reflected your character.
Told you I'd seen receipts, but let's go ahead and review some things. First and foremost, I would like to reiterate that for myself and many others that initially posted about this, we weren't talking about a stolen bike. We didn't care about a stolen bike. It was her behavior. It only became about a stolen bike after she released receipts and made claims that they were trying to steal her bike. Remember, her attorney said after a 12-hour shift, she got on an available bike which no individuals were touching and paid for it through the app. As she backed it up from the docking station, a group of 5 people approached her and claimed the bike was theirs. One or more of the individuals in the group physically pushed her bike with her on it back into the docking station, causing it to relock. That's her story, and his story directly contradicts hers. And the receipts he provided go along with his account of what happened, and they prove it no more or no less than her receipts do. And I know there's going to be people who are like, yeah, but it was docked. That proves that it was available and she scanned it. He rode it a considerable distance to get there. He was still with it.
Fuck.
I literally said that it was hyperbolic, you fucking flower. I understand that that's not what you actually mean given the totality of your messaging on young people. Get a fucking grip, old man. Also, -5 low.
Okay, I banned you. Dude, I'm gonna get banned. I need like a break. I can't. I gotta play video games. We gotta find a video game.
There's gotta be something to this now. Otherwise, this is pure floweration as the woman has lawyers ready to go on a defamation lawsuit spree.
He needed it to get back to where he had come from, and
That's not... It's like holding a cab. That's not how that works. You can't do that. If you want to have a bike somewhere, ride it to another place, and then have it be there when you leave, then buy a fucking bike. Or go to a different bike rack. Now, I can't speak to New York, I'll be honest. However...
Destiny, are you actually going to London?
In Miami Beach, don't care. In Miami Beach, there's 50 million bike racks everywhere. If there's not a bike on the rack, walk 2 minutes and go to the next one. Is it like that in Manhattan? Is it like that in parts of New York? Like... There's an excessive amount of city bikes in New York. Yeah, there's like, these things are at least everywhere in Miami. Walk and get a different bike. And if the sister is saying... I thought you meant sister like sister. No. So if the guy's sister is saying that there are other bikes at the rack, why didn't they just go get another bike? Like...
distance to get there. He was still with it. He needed it to get back to where he had come from. And it's reasonable to believe...
Have you tried Factorio? Smirk?
And he believed it was still on his...
No, it's not reasonable to believe that. He docked it.
...account. Especially since there were other bikes available that she could have taken.
Then why didn't he just take another bike?
And I'm sure people are going to be like, why didn't he come out with the receipts sooner? How about because he didn't have a team and a lawyer working for him?
Why would that matter unless he's clearly in the wrong?
Destiny, can you ask David Packman which restaurant in London? He met a DG Jer. Mate, and then come through, maybe he'll serve you, buddy.
The narrative in the press. And you want to talk about being defamed? There are a ton of articles that paint that young man as a thief.
Kind of sounds like he was trying to hold the bike, which he shouldn't have done. Or he was trying to scam somebody. That's what it sounds like. I don't know, maybe he wasn't. Maybe he... No, well, actually, that's not what it sounds like. What it just sounds like was he was trying to hold the bike when he didn't have the authority to do so. It sounded like he just didn't want somebody to take the bike. But once you've docked it, you've docked it. Like...
This is from a day ago. Critics called City Bike Karen a racist. Then the facts came out. USA Today, City Bike Karen viral video shows why we shouldn't rush to judgment. It says because she produced receipts, she isn't racist, and then has a whole section about false narratives often spread quick and confirm our biases. Only this is not an article. This is an opinion piece. See? Opinion contributor, Dustin Siggins. And who is Dustin? Well, he's one of the founders of Proven Media Solutions. And what does Proven Media Solutions do? We specialize in creating your great content and putting it in the press, from the written word to interviews.
What?
We help you reach and influence your target markets, including op-eds. You know, like this piece, to help change the narrative. Gee, I wonder who could have paid for that.
How is this guy so unaware that he is demonizing the one side while doing the same? You can tell by looking. This is the kind of guy that, like, fuck, hold on. Dude, I'm about to say so much racist shit. Okay, I'm not. Okay. The self-hating white thing has to stop. It's way too much. Like, I can tell from, like, the soy stare, the graying beard, the type 2 diabetes and insulin resistance. Like, I can feel the soyness emanating from my body just by having this on my monitor too much. His entire thing is canceling people. Like, okay. I just need to survive today on stream. Okay. Just my last day of stream.
You know, the bias op-ed that ironically wants to talk about biases. I've heard she said she wishes that young man no ill will, but the Clear Her Name campaign making him collateral damage since says otherwise. This was initially about her behavior in that video and how it was dangerous. In my opinion, the way she has behaved since is equally, if not more, reprehensible.
Oh my god, 517,000 followers. Wait, who the fuck is this guy? He's a doxer and canceller. Oh, Chud, Logic, Destiny. Is it Dizzy Ent? Is that the guy's name? Oh, Tizzy Ent. 2 hours and 45 minutes. Wait, psychotic Destiny orbiter completely unravels during it. Wait. Is it Feral Oh no. You should watch these creepy TikToks of his. Chud just uploaded a video today. Check his channel.
Hello, North Charleston! Hello, North Charleston! Hello, North Charleston!
Good morning, everyone. If you have a moment, hop over to Iona Loves Sean XX. She likes to come on my videos and comment that I'm a pedophile, which I take a slight issue with, considering I'm a father and an uncle, and that shit disgusts me. She's one of those people who thinks the internet exists so that her 10-year-old ass can say whatever she wants with no repercussions.
Wait, what? I misheard, or I'm misinterpreting. Can't. I must be. Hold on. This is about to make more sense. I'm sorry. He's just being hyperbolic like me.
And an uncle, and that shit disgusts me. She's one of those people who thinks the internet exists so that her 10-year-old ass can say whatever she wants with no repercussions. She did make her account private because she was afraid of everyone coming to visit her. So my suggestion is you could send her a friend's request, then bomb her page once she accepts.
No shot is this guy beefing with 10-year-olds. It can't possibly be true.
You could simply report her account. But
I think it's a good lesson to learn that you can't just say whatever you want and not have repercussions. Have a great day.
No way, dude. Hold on. What is this?
How like a group of violent black teenagers were violently and viciously stealing the bike of a visibly pregnant lady. Need to watch the video while they say it, because when you watch the video, it's very different than the way you try to describe the video with your fucking insane words. Okay, they are incredibly reasonable. They are like literally being like, hey, there's another bike right there, like this is his bike, what the fuck. And she's literally freaking out, going help, help, crying, immediately stopping crying when called out is wild. One of the friends even offers his bike, like what the fuck? And she stole his phone.
What? I don't understand why these same progressive fucks will talk about how, like, if a woman is alone in a train station and there's a guy 500 meters away, it's totally reasonable for her to feel like she's gonna get raped at any possible moment, or it's totally, I feel like if it was all white people, it would be so different. Oh my God. It's why does the racial aspect rot people's minds? The racial aspect of this actually fucking destroys people's ability to evaluate a situation. Oh my God. Like, could you imagine if the woman was black and the guys were white? It would be like BLM 2.0, okay? There would be like the statue of George Floyd, and then there'd be like, in the middle, there'd be the woman trying to get the bike and her city bike statued, and then to the left of her would be Rosa Parks. Like this, it would be the most sensational story in the United States. People, it's literally just like, it's the opposite of, what is the opposite of intersectional? Where when we take an intersectional approach to things, we're looking at like different ways that different types of factors can come together to influence how you're treated in society. But what do you call it when you just look at one factor? There's got to be like a way for, there's got to be a name for the opposite of intersectional. Orthogonal? Or no, it's orthogonal, right? I think.
I feel like how.
What is this?
Hi, everybody. So the other day I posted a video about a young girl who decided to jump on my videos and...
Hold on. Calkin is about to get banned. He just said force it on God pace. He better be over 10 minutes in this run.